Everyone, so after I finished the video, I went up, had some lunch, and I looked out the window and the tree service had showed back up. Brought me a load of some monsters. So got 2 decent saw logs, it looks like, out of it. Probably 10 footers. And then a bunch of juicy pieces that I could make short stock out of. I mean, this is a big log, guys. Let's see here. Set the little camera stand up, but those are juicy. They're 4 foot, so I can get them on the mill. Alright, good evening, YouTube. Wednesday evening. That cleanup I did really made everything work great. The cement turned out decent. I figure I got my vacuum, so I can get in there and vacuum it out again, because I do want to go up a little higher with the cement. But this video is for the show. There's a lot of new viewers now, which thanks everyone for subscribing. But just kind of show how the mill works. 351 V6 big block. It's a GMC. It's the old weird style where the plugs are up top. I think they called it the 60-degree motor or something like that. I might be wrong. They said this was the C, and it was rated at like 180 to 200 horsepower, and then they made one other one in this version that was like 220 horsepower. But I run it in second gear. Homemade governor. I didn't make it. The old man I got it from made it. He made a lot of governors. He had quite a few steam engines, but it's just ran off from like a flywheel set, or you guys know what I'm talking about. The weight of this holds it in place, and if it slows down, this closes up, and when this closes, it pushes on this lever right here, which creates that to give it more throttle. So as it slows down, this closes right here, these 2 wings. But when it's running, they hold in place. This here is just my hold it in place for the idle. And then we just got it coming off SM420 transmission. Run it in second gear. Drive shaft going to a coupler to the mandrel. And then this is all friction drive. So that wheel pushes against that wheel, which creates this to spin, which controls this wheel. And this wheel here, let's see if I can get a side view. When you spin this wheel, it moves the carriage. And then let's see, so if you want to go forward, you'd come on this side. And these are all your different speeds. You slide that over and go all different speeds. Alright, I'll fire it up and show a little bit how it works. Give me a second. Alright, so the drive shaft turning the mandrel, which is a flat belt pulley on the back side here, which goes down and spins an old rear end. I think from an old doodle bug, I was told. And on one side he took the hub off with the, for the lugs, and he put a gear on from like an old manure spreader. That old wobbly wheel seen better days, huh? So that wheel right there, that's your power wheel. That sends all your power to your carriage and down to your drag. Alright, if I want to go forward, I push pressure against this. I want to go reverse this side, and I got different speeds. Alright, now I'll roll it back and show the rest. Alright, so no cables on this one here. This was before cables. Same with the friction. I remember seeing advertisements that when American started making the belt setup with just a single handle back and forth, that wasn't until the I want to say, I thought I saw it was a 1917 ad or something like that. This here, I was told, was bought in 1909, brand new. And they came out with this model in 1907. But anyways, the carriages ran off from, there's a 30-foot gear. Well, it's like 2-foot pieces, bolted all the way to the bottom of the carriage, all the way down. That's why it has these long arms that stick out way past the head blocks. And those teeth run on that gear right there. That gear's powered by this gear, which goes up to this gear that's on the friction wheel. Train tracks are from 1901. The date on them is. I checked them all. They're all the same date. So, since I cleaned this out, the sawdust drag is working excellent. Well, I hope this helps everybody understand the mill a little bit. Why they don't see no cables. I'm pretty sure this was before the cables. Here, I'll take you down and look at the carriage. Carriage, when I bought it, it was always this length. The head blocks were spread out a little bit more, and there was only 3. I picked up another American #1 up in the UP and got me 4 more head blocks. So I'm able to throw, like me doing the 16-footer, I'm gonna set one on the end back there and one on this end as close as I get, just to give me a little bit more. I'm gonna use those 2 right there. I cut out the back side on a lot of them so I can take them off easy, so I don't gotta pull this pipe out all the time. It saves a lot of work. If you want to move your head blocks around, and like say I want to move this from here to there, I can just lift it off. Well, that one there I didn't cut yet. I never planned on moving this one, but that one's cut, and that one's cut, and those 2 are cut over there. And then the other one laying up by the shed, I didn't cut that one. I didn't need it. So, but here's a little ratchet. Just your typical ratchet. Alright, so right there is reverse. This is forward, and I can go different speeds. See if I can get this all in here. Camera myself. Alright everyone, thanks for watching. Have a great day.